Hi guys, welcome to the Cloud Patashala video series on Amazon Web Services. Today we would be looking at subnets. So we already have a VPC created in a previous video. So if you have not checked that out, I'll definitely recommend you to look at the previous videos in the playlist. So we already have created a VPC as of now, and now we would be creating subnets depending upon the availability zones. So this is a bigger network, as we were discussing also in one of our previous videos. If I have a CIDR of 10.1.0.0/16, that means I am entitled to have 65,536 IPs in total. So now that's a very big network. So now let's see how to create a subnet or a smaller network. Subnets are nothing but a subnet is a range of IP addresses in your VPC. After creating a VPC, you can add one or more subnets in each availability zone. So let's create a subnet. All I have to do is select the VPC that I want to create the subnet in. I would give the name of a subnet. I will say CPB00 subnet 00. Let's do that. Probably I'll say 01, just for the ease of understanding. I'll select the first region, that's US East 1A, and here it's asking me to give the range, the CIDR range for my subnet. If you remember, subnets are a smaller part of the larger network. So if the VPC is considered to be a network, a subnet should always be either smaller or equal to that of a VPC. Now let's try to see if we can provide the range of the VPC as the range of the subnet. This is something that I'm trying it out for the first time. Let's see if this gets created. Ta-da! So I have created this subnet now. The challenge is, if I have to create another subnet in the same VPC, even if I choose a different per se, maybe I select US East 1B, I would not be able to create any further subnets because I have already consumed all IP addresses in my VPC. So this would always give me a complaint saying that you have already consumed your subnets, or you have already overlapped or overconsumed your address space in the VPC, and we definitely would not be able to create our subnets. So even though a subnet can be of the same CIDR range of that of VPC, it is not recommended to have the CIDR range to be equal to that of a VPC. So we would definitely go ahead and delete this subnet, and we would create smaller subnets which would accommodate to our needs. So I create a subnet, I select the VPC, right? I select CPB00 subnet 01. I'll say this to be in 1A. I'll select the CIDR range to be /24, right? And that's it. Now what I could also do is also add the other subnet here itself. So that is CPB00 subnet 02, and I would give it as 1B. So what I would also like to do is subnet 01, probably I'll say subnet A01, probably I would say subnet B01, and I could give the CIDR range as 10.1.0.0/24. Now as soon as I hit 24, I should be getting an error, but as soon as I hit on create subnet, this is doing its API check and sees that this CIDR range is already consumed. So what I have to do is select a different range, that is 1.2. or 1.0, right? So this would now help me create the subnet. So this is how we create subnets in our VPC. Cool. So both the subnets have been created. I could just remove the subnet IDs in the search, and I'll still be able to see these subnets. The reason I've given this notation A and B is just to understand that yes, this subnet of mine belongs to availability zone 1A, whereas the other subnet belongs to availability zone 1B. So this is how we have subnets. Yes, there are better ways to name the subnets. I'll definitely like your suggestions in the comment section. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great time.